Hey, it's Christian here from Tri-Specific, and today I want to discuss your grey matter, because if we don't get this right, we're not going to crush it at the races, and I want you to crush it at the races. So know this, you need to know what is holding you back. This will piss some people off, but the truth usually does. And I know this because the truth hurts and it pisses me off, but it allows me to take stock and become better, a better athlete and a better me. So that's right, you are the one holding you back. It's all in your head. And look, James Allen said it best, all that a man achieves and all that he fails to achieve is the direct results of his own thoughts. Yes, girls, he's her, okay? What are the stories you are telling yourself? This is truly a real question, and one that you need to stop and listen and be aware not of only how you are talking to yourself, but what you are actually saying up here, right? Because only with awareness can we change. Now, everyone knows Macca. Macca talks about embracing the suck. His whole book is called Embracing the Suck, isn't it? Right? That's all well and good, but what's it actually mean? Embrace the hard times? Sure. But only Macca could truly embrace the suck when he actually started listening to what he was saying to himself when the going got tough. So, big question. What is your mental chatter when you are in the box, when you're really giving it to yourself? What's the mental chatter? Because that's the big key to improving yourself. Now, I want to take you back to some stories. See, the stories are the ones that you tell yourself, and you have to ask this question: are you playing the victim or are you playing the hero? You want to play the hero. Look, you need to do what I did back in around 2005 and stop writing the victim stories. You know, the stories like, I always get sick, this always happens to me, oh, it's going to be one of those days, so on and so on. You need to rip those pages out of the book and start writing a better story. You can write the story. See, success is like that bar of soap. As Mac likes to say, it's a slippery little sucker. Look, most people think success in our sport relies on physical talent, genetics, or some other bullshit we tell ourselves so we can create excuses on why we cannot be that good. Now let me tell you something. Genetics really only come into play when all else is equal. And usually they don't get to that. So until you've dotted all the I's and crossed all the T's, and there's a hell of a lot of them, let's just not play the genetics card because it's bullshit. Look, I'm living proof of that. I've gone sub 9 a couple of times. I've gone from 11.27 down to that. So let's look at it. Success can be slippery. See, we have these big, hairy, audacious goals. They're awesome, but we physically try harder and harder and harder and put lots of effort only to push success further away. Now, I spoke about playing the victim or playing the hero, right? And I believe this is the biggest turning point for anyone in their life, is taking self-responsibility. It's your life, your goals, your reality, and you need to own them and be responsible for and in what you are trying to achieve. Now, I didn't make up these steps through some divine intervention. No. See, I learned them from mind experts and other great coaches that I admire. Look, I'm going to give you some steps. So step 1 is know thyself and aim to improve you. Be a better you. Right? Now that is called personal development. I'm not going to get all woo-woo with you, but it's important. It's not bullshit, but a worthwhile lifelong pursuit. Look, it's going to make you happier, and a happy you is a better you, a you that performs better and does better. So, some steps and things that you need to accept if you want to play higher than average. And if you know anything about Tri-Specific, we are allergic to average here. So, getting good, getting the results you want is hard. End of story. Right? You cannot resist hard. Or you can, but it's going to greatly limit the results you can get. Period. Right. So, embrace hard. Embrace life, embrace the challenges along this journey, right? You just have to embrace it. The game, it's not that complicated. It's not as complicated as many make out to be. Simple is good. Just because something is simple doesn't mean it's not highly effective. Actually, reverse is true. It's usually very effective. Now, another question for you. Are you really serious? Like, I mean really bloody serious, because you need to be. When I wanted to get to Kona for the first time, I can tell you, there was this huge amount of desire, huge amount of commitment, and I became the athlete I needed to become. Now that is a key point. You need to become the person you need to become to get the goals. Now, by being serious means taking a shitload of action, a lot of it. Just like now, Pete and I are serious on building the biggest, most badass coaching community within TS Life, right? So we need to pull the plug. Look, doubts will kill more dreams than failure ever will. I want you to let that sink in. Doubts kill more dreams than failure ever will. Failure's okay. So you have to disengage your mind from all its doubts, worries, guessing, second guessing, and the completely ridiculous projections and horror stories we make up in our own mind. Right? These stressed ideas of what needs to be done and how, it just stops us. Guess what? Everything we need, and I mean everything we need, is already within us. It's plugged in. We just got to do some digging. Be willing to do a little digging. Do some weeding. Pull this shit out. Right? Grow that beautiful garden in the mind. Now, I mentioned desire. Well, you need desire, and you need to train with presence of mind and intention. You need to put that fire under your ass and go get it. So back to simple. Keep it simple. Now, there's these judgments, right? Be careful of the judgments you make, especially when it comes to fatigue, tiredness, pain, and all that crap, right? You're going to wake up, you're going to feel tired, you're going to feel that fatigue pulsing through your muscles, and there's going to be pain. But right now, in the moment, is the time to focus on your desired outcome. If pain and fatigue didn't exist, we wouldn't adapt. And if we didn't adapt, we're not going to get stronger, fitter, faster. End of story. Right, now let's talk about ownership, because only you can only you can own the journey. Sure, I can help you as a coach and advisor along the journey, but we cannot own it for you. That is your self-responsibility. You are only accountable to you. I cannot make you accountable, in all honesty. You just have to be accountable to you. See your noggin, this grey space? Right, that is the only thing that can stop you. Know this. Your mind is not always an ally, right? There's this monkey part of the brain, and he can be a real ass, a real pain in the ass, in fact. You need to quiet that bastard with positive I am statements and positive action and a great attitude. That's it. Enjoy the journey. It's Christian here from Tri-Specific. I'm going to give you a lot more success tip videos, and we're going to get into some swim, bike, run action as well, but it all starts with up here. Remember, you are the one stopping your ultimate success. All right, till next time.